Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Tigers' offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease to the left. Bust through behind his pads. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the right side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. LSU quick to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start in the 2nd quarter. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Dingle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball Outside the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Just keep slinging it. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Motion from the wideout. Snaps it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. It's complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panther! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dingle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Fuller. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Got him downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I think some people will get upset. What are you doing? Why are you throwing the football away? I'm in field goal range. I take a sack, it makes it a harder field goal. This is a great job by the quarterback understanding the situation and throwing the football away.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Use the play fake, down to throw. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run play action. He's going to throw deep right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Red pass hits complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Dingle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Got the back over the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. LSU lining up first and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. They want to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal.
Going to swing it on second down. This time he's got his man. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Under fire. Takes the easy completion.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Dingle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in an empty set. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense. Trailing
by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up as the 26 with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field where he was able to go recover it.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The play action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the quarterback could have found somewhere else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Right down the boulevard, it's good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fuller. Turns it on in midfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The DBs will back off a bit. And the offense just going to spike it here.
Strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. It's complete to the right.
A lot of times late in games you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
And the timing just a hair off.
It is your time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short, Reese, that DB gets to take it, collect it, and go back to the house the other direction. So you definitely want to miss long, but I just wouldn't say that long.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, LSU.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dingle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They strike first in overtime.
Number 18.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score LSU 27-20.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
they're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point is good. Second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Running behind that left side. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. If he runs this back, this game's over. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left. Looking for the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
First and goal, LSU.
He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man on the outside. And that one did not work. They'll try to walk it off with a chip shot field goal here in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. They'll set up for this chip shot that would win the game. The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. He'll set up to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Fuller. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He's looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Dingle. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try gets it done. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.